What's going on? You are tuned into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, Mr. BurrOaks. Oaks, what it do?
Shit. Good to get in Madrid beat down like we did this week.
True. Barcelona almost choked. That would have been a real shame.
Breaking news. FIFA still a piece of shit.
No.
Yeah, we'll get into it, but
No way.
you know,
They would never. I hope everyone's feeling all right because, damn. If we didn't just get smoked by some of like the biggest trap games ever last week, what a good time. All right. Also, if you know me, you know that is Brazilian preseason. Flamengo is playing Vasco da Gama. Both teams' scores are plus 100. Coutinho's got the armband on for Vasco da Gama. Enrique's got the armband on up front for Flamengo. Fuck defense. We're out here. Oaks, I'm going to let you start. Do your thing.
Dope. Number one, fuck you to FIFA and Opta Data. They took all their stats off Football Reference, not going to put up new ones, made them erase all of their data. For those of you who don't know, FBref was a completely free to use source where I got a ton of this information that made soccer betting easy, free, fun to access. Made it super easy to have debates with your friends about like, yo, this guy is really good. He might be like this dude. And you're like, dude, he fucking sucks. So yeah, gotta find a new stats site. And it's all because FIFA wants exclusive rights to get paid by gambling on the World Cup. So fuck them.
Oh, so they're just pieces of shit. No.
Yep. As per usual, FIFA, real pieces of shit.
It's weird. Every time I think of it, I'm just like NCAA, FIFA, and they have a who can be a bigger piece of shit contest. And man, at FIFA doesn't always seem like they're winning. Was that all you had, really?
No. Atalanta drawing Pisa, pretty fucking disappointing, especially on Friday afternoon where I'm looking for a Samacha goal. City, that's pathetic. You got absolutely trounced by Man United. Brentford, get us a goal. Shout out Leeds, holding it the fuck down. Everybody's saying Allen Road is the new hardest place to play in the EPL. They're not wrong. Shout out Liverpool for getting us the draw. Shout out West Ham for getting a win. I guess fuck Tottenham. That game was nonsense. Nottingham, Arsenal, exactly what we expected. 0-0 snooze fest. Shout out Leg for getting Dortmund right. They managed to beat St. Pauli at home 3-2. Almost choked that one away.
Yeah.
And shout out Byron for completely curb stomping RB Leipzig. They did get a goal though.
Oh, yeah, I heard a lot of people talking a lot of big things when they got the first goal, as if that meant anything at all.
Right.
What up?
Afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Evening, I guess. And then, yeah, as far as Saturday goes, that's kind of it. Sunday, let me take a quick look at Sunday. Dare you look at Sunday? Oh, this is next week. Okay. So, yeah, that'll do it for me on fuck yous. That's good enough. Austin Villa. That's the last one. Villa
Okay.
Not being able to beat Everton. Shout out everybody who took Jack Grealish props. Kind of a fuck you to Sam FIFA Britt, who told us he wasn't going to play. And then he put up 3 shots in the first half.
Yeah, what the hell, man? We were told he wasn't playing.
Right.
I got Aston Villa on mine as well for kind of the same shit, and thanks for wasting 90 minutes of my life. I got Man City on here. I had to apologize to Man U fans, and I can't wait to bet Man U on a spread this week and get mad at them next week. So you did this, Manchester City. This is your fault. And what's even worse is it's a real – I really – as a Madrid fan, I really hate to see it, but every single game that Rodri plays now, he doesn't win or loses. So – he's 0 for 3 on Rodri's starts since he's come back from injury the 4th time. So it's, again, the worst Ballon d'Or I've ever seen defended, ever. Can't wait to see the fucking history books of it. And they're like, yo, look how this dickhead somehow won when Danny Carvajal had more trophies, wins, and matches played than him. And Vinny made him look like an absolute child and literally knocked him out of fucking the competition. But it's all good. We're not worried about it. City, you hate to see it. I got Newcastle on here because, like, and I feel like I said this earlier and then I forgot my own advice where I said Newcastle might just be a Champions League team because you're telling me you can't beat Wolves and then you hold a
Zero?
straight up dub and a 0 at St. James Park again. I just watched you lose to City there. The fuck happened? And really, like, to try to like save myself some hurt, I just bet both teams to score over 2.5. So the fuck? And Dennis Mann didn't hit the target. It was a terrible day to be me. And then how do you draw Wolves?
Right.
So, and then I have Villarreal on here. Because, like, you're the biggest embarrassment in Spain right now. We all thought it was going to be Bilbao. It was y'all. You at the crib, the Ajax. At the crib. That's crazy. You
after leading and after fucking choking a game to Batiste this weekend.
Unbelievable. Not even a choke. They had no shot at that one. Didn't they lose 2-0? They didn't even score.
They did, and they took a red card too.
So they ruined that game for us, which I was really excited for. And then you and when we're in Europe, it's kind of like when you root for a college, whatever, not conference. Y'all got to win in Europe. Unless you're playing against me, you're representing Spain.
Right.
You're making us look bad.
Right.
Ajax? This is not 2016. Ajax? Are we fucking serious? At the crib. All right.
I forgot to do Champions League stuff. That Dortmund red card early in the game. Absolutely fucking
Also, you want me to... Again, I played as a hack defender, like, majority of my life. Not a red card for me. Sorry.
PSG fumbling the bag at Sporting. Now, Lisbon is a tough place to play. I'll give them that, but you're defending UCL champs. You should be able to beat Sporting.
Nah, dude, their Ballon d'Or winner was probably hurt.
Was he?
Oh, shit, wait. He played the entire time.
Oh, he did play.
Oh. That's crazy.
Who got the goal for? Oh, it was the Georgian that they traded for from Napoli last year?
All I know is that I felt really confident when I was like, special K off? All right, time to live bet PSG. And then he scored. I was like, guys, hold on here. Do I have some? Shout out Sauce, too.
I'm never more happy to be proven wrong than when I tell everybody Inter versus Arsenal is going to be 90 minutes of 0-0 haram ball, and then they give us a 4-goal banger. So, I don't even care who won that game. Anybody who's watched the show knows, like, I don't like to bet unders, but, like, I got to tell you when I think a game's going to go under, and it's a fair price. So, Inter Arsenal, that had trash game written all over it, and they actually delivered. So, shout out Arsenal for finally delivering a good performance.
I have a shout out for Sociedad just cause weird. Haha.
Yep.
And I have a shout out to Celta Vigo because I knew you guys could do it. I always believed in you. Just saying. Oaks tried to turn me off to it. And I said, you know what? I believe in you guys. You wouldn't let me down. And then this would have just been on a different part of the show if they had. So it was fine either way. Oh, wait. Also, Leon's back. What did I say? Give us a number 9. It's a fucking wrap. We're low-key about to win the whole league. PSG
Turns out Endrick good at football, guys.
Who would have thought? Yo, put Endrick on a team where he can just go play offense. Hey, we're gonna kick the ball at you, and you do shit. Once he's what are we fucking first? It was a home debut, and we're already seeing the chip outside the boot. Trivella pat. Oh man, this is gonna be a long 4 months for the rest of the French league. What was our? We said like 15. You said 25, I think. Something ridiculous.
No, I said 20.
And then I was like, I'm cool if he gets more than 15. 15 might be light unless we're going goals and assists. 15 might be light. Guys, Flamengo game just started, so if you see me randomly reacting, it's probably because someone scored. Just fair warning. That's all I got though. That's my shout out. That's my fuck yous.
Nice.
So I want to say like we have a nice well-rounded board, but it's just because I like a key matchups in England, Spain, and Italy, and then the rest is shite. If I'm being completely transparent about it
all of Saturday looks like complete shit until the
So
afternoon.
I didn't
Like, I
look.
might not even wake up till 11 o'clock on Saturday, to
I
be
didn't
honest with
look
you.
like what days the games are. Whoa, chill out, dude. The Lady Classico is on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Oh, all right. I guess you'll be awake for that.
Right. Like, the first game I'm interested in on Saturday might be Bournemouth-Liverpool.
You're not getting up for West Ham Sunderland?
I am not getting up for West Ham Sunderland.
I would be
Fuck all
so
that.
fucking pissed off if you weren't up for Fulham Brighton. All right.
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
10.
I can't wait.
Como Torino, you don't want to watch Como win? I bet you Paz scores. That's a 9.
That is that game doesn't really super interest me unless the
I'll
Ponce's
say
playing.
that is a game that will be on a TV somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna start in England. We have City Wolves on here. It's pretty much just giving me a chance to be like, hey, Oaks, do you think Wolves can get us one? And why is it going to be Hwang? And why am I going to be so excited about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see anybody not scoring on City after they give up 3 to Bodo Glimt, right?
5 goals in the last 2 against Man U and Bodo Glimt.
They did score versus Bodo, so I guess that, yeah, I mean, both teams to score at even money. Why not take a stab?
That's what I'm looking at. If you guys want to get really crazy, you could probably do Holland goal and both teams to score. If Ryan Cherky starts also, I don't know how everyone isn't throwing bread at this man. He does legit.
Because they didn't watch him at Lyon.
Well, if they were really smart, they'd also put him on set pieces. But I'm not giving away all the tricks. I won't give them all away. Feels like it's pretty fucking straightforward. But again, I won't give away the tricks. Pep Guardiola is supposed to be a good manager. Moving on. Kind of the same deal here. Bournemouth versus Liverpool. A lot of disrespect to Bournemouth, in my opinion, for a Liverpool team that, you know, they've been looking solid again recently, but still the form is a little bit hit or miss. A lot of disrespect, in my opinion. But also, just kind of need them to score a goal. So both teams to score looks okay. Not even that great. It's going to be more of a parlay piece, but tell me why Bournemouth is somehow not going to score at home or Liverpool is going to shit themselves.
Bournemouth's going to score. They're the best. They're the team with the highest. Let me see if that's still true. Okay. Second goals per match. Yeah. So Bournemouth still most goals per match in the EPL. 35 scored, 41 let up, averaging 3.5 goals a game. This game's got both teams to score over 2.5 written all over it. Liverpool should hopefully be able to build on some momentum after smacking Marseille in the mouth 3-0 today. But Bournemouth's going to get us a goal at home. They play that high press. There should be a lot of goals in this game. So, yeah, both teams to score over 2.5. I don't hate if you think that I didn't watch a ton of the Liverpool game, but if you liked how they looked winning 3-0 away in Marseille today, have at it at -110 on the money line. I'm probably not going to go there, but there's goals.
Loki kind of still look sloppy from them.
It's not like Marseille doesn't super impress me.
Oh, hell yeah. We getting all the bots? Let's get it. I love that for me.
They didn't even have Paixão start.
Yeah, right when I saw that, I was like, oh, Oaks isn't even going to watch this game now.
Yeah, and Pavard played like shit. Big surprise.
Go figure. All right, next one. We got a London derby for you guys. It's Palace versus Chelsea. I've never taken the Chelsea money line so quickly. Did you see that, like, now Mateta's like, yo, I'm trying to leave. This is my last season here. If you can get me out now, that's fine too. Apparently, Juve's looking at him. I'm just like, why? What on earth would Juve now look at? Is this a swap deal? Because you're still a downgrade than whatever Juve has right now, unless they're getting rid of Vlahovic and they're just going straight ballers up front. Chelsea money line was at +100. I think Cole Palmer is hurt again. So not really looking at him for any sort of props or any sort of confidence. I still think that Chelsea team is very good and very loaded, that no injuries should ever really give you much of a scare. Is Cucurella suspended for this game? That's the only major thing, but even that, who cares? You know what I mean?
Right.
I think Palace, I don't know if you've heard about like their manager too, where it's like, you can't just keep doing this and like creating these players and getting rid of them and offloading them, expecting us to bounce. They were all just bitching pretty much. So seems like a shit show over at Palace. And you got Chelsea coming to town, so I'm on the Chelsea money line.
Nice. Yeah, look, Chelsea money line is pretty good. Plus 100, plus 105. If you like Palace to score at home, both teams to score at minus 125 is a pretty nice price. If you think both teams to score at home and you like Chelsea to win, over 2.5 is a really nice price at minus 125 as well. So I don't know how confident I am that there's 3 goals here. Palace, especially at home, their defense tends to be a little bit better. Chelsea is leaky, though. So I like the both teams to score number here.
Here for it. Next one we got. Finally, we're getting down to the good English games. We got Newcastle versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa, pretty much, this is do or die time. You're going to need this to hold on to that Champions League spot. And if you want to challenge for the title, you're definitely going to need at least a point out of this. I do love the both teams to score over 2.5 in this one. It was sitting at like minus 120. Didn't chop the number around too much. Newcastle is also a fucking force at home. And Aston Villa never gives me too much confidence away. Newcastle also, I just watched them get smacked by City at home. And they just had to play a tough Champions League match where they did come out on top and they did look very good. I don't know if that's going to keep steamrolling them through the Premier League. I know they still have an EFL Cup second leg that they have to worry about with City. So Newcastle, as far as the Chelsea problem of having too many players, they don't have that. They got Lewis Miley running it right back these days. So they got to move things around. They got a lot of schedule ahead of them, and they're still looking good here. So if I did have to pick a side, I'd probably lean Newcastle, but unless you can get a good number on a double chance for either of these sides, I wouldn't touch it, and I'm looking for goals.
Yeah, I like Aston Villa on the double chance. I think minus 115 is just too good of a number to pass up on a team that is looking to stay in a Champions League spot, is fighting for top 4, and is playing a, like Leg said, Newcastle team that's just having schedule nightmares and getting inconsistent results across leagues, coming off an away draw with Wolves, coming off of a 2-0 beatdown at home by City in the EFL Cup, the FA Cup. They had to go to pens or overtime with Bournemouth. So Newcastle's been playing a lot of football here in a very short period. Give me the fresher Aston Villa. I don't even need them to win. A draw will get it done. Double chance, minus 115. You're muted.
Oh, I'm muted now? Awkward.
Yeah, no,
hey, dog, I didn't know if you meant this game or if you meant the Chelsea game that we just talked about. But either way, if we go Chelsea game, I guess Mateta, he just put himself on the chopping block. So you got to show off now. Go be some window shopping. And then the Newcastle game, Wissa is fucking red hot right now. Moving on. This one. Yeah, I'm going for Wissa then. And if he doesn't start, I just love me some Harvey Barnes. But we're due for a Bruno G game here soon where he just somehow bags a brace and it's straight game winners. I don't know how he does that. Last English game I got for you guys. It's Arsenal versus Man U. We got to talk about it.
Ooh, we're not even going to talk about Everton versus Leeds?
No, but I have Leeds draw no bet on my board.
All right, bet.
So I would have brought it up eventually. But
Okay.
no, I'm fully in on Leeds, and that's it.
All right, bet.
Man U +1 is minus 130, and that's what I'm going with because I do think Arsenal win this game. I don't think Man U's even gotten 3 points against Arsenal in like 6 or 7 years now, something absolutely ridiculous. So I would never say that Arsenal would lose this and Manchester United will get all 3 points. That's not going to fucking happen, especially at Arsenal's crib. That would never happen. That would never possibly happen. Manchester United cannot beat Arsenal.
Are we counting FA Cup games?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the Premier League now.
Okay.
I'm trying to be on the Arsenal fan side, so we're ignoring other facts. You messed up my flow state. No, but I'm taking
My bad.
I'm taking Man U +1 though. I just feel like that's the safest route to go with this one. I think it's going to be a tight game. As much as I would love to see either one of these teams beat the shit out of the other one and watch the fan bases go to war, it's always entertaining. I just don't see it. And the Man U's back line is playing angry now. They throwing hands. Luke Shaw's healthy again, so that's a yellow card walking around. Casemiro's had a great effect on them, put it that way.
I don't know. I want to back Arsenal here at -165, but that's a lot of juice to lay. I'm not confident in a multi-goal game. I don't know. If you're a Gunners fan, just hope they continue the form from going to Italy instead of how they looked at Nottingham. It should be a little bit easier. I mean, I don't think you're going to be playing Sean Dyche ball, which was like our whole thing last week. I don't know. I like Arsenal at -165. Am I going to play it? I don't fucking know.
You know what we will play? Baby J props.
Oh, Baby yeah, that's right. Baby J had a brace this week, so he's going to be good for 6 to 8 weeks in a row.
And then that's a lot of weeks. Hold on. You think he's going to be healthy that long?
Okay, 4 to 6 weeks in a row? Is that better?
I was going to say 3 to 5.
Okay, 3 to 5. Whatever. Pick an amount of weeks. It's less than 2 months.
Yep.
And then he will Casper the Ghost and be gone forever again.
He's going to be just enough so he gets on that Brazil roster. Probably get hurt in warm-ups, and then we will not see him again for another 13 months. That's usually what happens with him. Would you take the over this game? If we're talking about Man U Arsenal, absolutely fucking not. I really hope that it is, but no, I would never. Unless there's just going to be that many fucking corner kicks, no, absolutely fucking not. If Martinelli starts and decides that he wants to play like extremely well, like he did in the cup match, but against like a Division 1 side, yeah, I'm here for more goals, but I fucking doubt it. Moving on. We're actually going to Spain. I got 3 Spanish games for you. It's no football.
It's La Liga.
Wow, and I got to watch a Barcelona highlight as don't jokes on them. We're not going to talk about their team. Villarreal versus Real Madrid. Guys, Villarreal wanted to be on my fuck yous, so I would have to talk shit on them, and they wanted to look like absolute dog shit in their last 2 matches so they could save all of their energy and power to go up against Real Madrid. We have absolutely like some of the worst luck anytime what is it, La Ceramica? Anytime we go there, absolutely horrendous. Whether it's the ref, whether it's our own fucking players, whether it's their shitty ass fans, it just seems to never go that well for us. However, Arbeloa is on a win streak, y'all. And apparently we learned that if you're not a dickhead to Vinny, so he's happy and enjoying his football, he plays better. Because usually we're just like, well, what if we just boo them until we buy new ones or they do good again? Yeah, that makes you kind of an asshole. So I'm all for holding the standard, but when Vinny's now playing like this, now what do? Are you just going to blow kisses because you were talking a lot of shit before and he backed up all of his? So I'm still riding Vinny train. Anytime Rodrigo wants to come back from injury too, he'll be welcomed. I am still not a huge fan of what Mastuano has been doing. He did decent.
Oh, you mean that it takes him 5 shots to find a wide open net? Yeah.
Yeah, that or just like how anyone that's like his frame, you either have to be Isco deadly on the ball, where like there's a magnet on your boot, or you got to be fast as fuck. And it
turns out
like
everybody can't dribble like Isco.
It just feels like I'm waiting for the confidence to be there, for him to be comfortable, and like I'm giving him time. But like right now, for everyone trying to argue that he should start, y'all blow my fucking mind.
Right.
Because respectfully, I would give Garcia some minutes. I would have loved to see Endrick out there. I know Brahim's going to come back and somehow start stealing those minutes, which I'd rather see Mastuano than him. Watching Danny Ceballos come into the bitch is also fucking absolutely garbage. To me, it's like watching us just hold up a giant white flag and wave it. Hopefully we have a lead before he comes on. But Villarreal, they're going to be playing their best football again all of a sudden because they're playing against Real Madrid. And I do love the both teams to score, but I'm on Madrid money line. I think Arbeloa is bringing a certain presence to the locker room that we might not have had in a little while, where it's a guy that is a very, very big Madrista, a big Spaniard, and knows exactly what the caliber of the club and what it is to actually represent the badge. So it's nice watching that be kind of imprinted on the team. If it had some more tactics and like really high quality defensive on like, set piece capabilities, I would also really like that as well. But, just know who you're representing and know they booed you for a reason, just like they should be absolutely head over heels with you for the exact same reason of how you represent the club. But Madrid money line.
Yeah, it's not often you get Madrid at plus 100. You got to take advantage of it while you can. I will say I do think we give up a goal because this head-to-head hasn't had a clean sheet in it except for once in the last 10 years. So both teams to score over 2.5 feels really, really good. Villarreal's defense really isn't that good. They just coughed up 2 at home to Ajax. So, and they got a red card. I forgot who. I looked it up earlier, but somebody suspended after a red card in that Betis game. So Madrid at plus 100 is a gift here. Also, Vinny Jr.'s back, boys. 2 dimes and a goal.
Comesaña, he's their center mid. Santi Comesaña. He'll get the red.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah. With Rodrigo out, Guler's taking all our set pieces. So if you're not betting Guler assist, you're a fucking idiot. His corners are beautiful.
Missed the auto Madrid -1 winners. Honestly, the only reason we had to do that is because they were fucking us on the lines. And Zidane was the coach, and he just didn't lose games. So, like, you got to do what you got to do. And then it's like, well, Ronaldo can probably score 2. Are we holding the 0? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Madrid -1. Next one I got. Atleti versus Mallorca. We got Mallorca off of the Big Island. Also shout out. Wow, they made me sweat, but also made me really confident at the same exact time in the game last week when I took them on the double chance. And thank God for red cards. It's weird saying that when you were rooting for a Mallorca result. This screams. Let me check the fucking ref because right now all I'm seeing is blood. Looking at both these jerseys with all the red on it. I do think Atleti wins at home. I think the line is probably absolutely garbage. I can't even be confident enough that Mallorca will get a goal. Oaks, anything positive to say about Mallorca for this one?
Sure. Atleti's playing absolutely trash football right now. They came away from Turkey with a 1-1 draw. They did beat Alaves over the weekend. They only beat like a Division 3 team in the Copa del Rey by a single goal, 1-0. They lost at home, or they lost in the Super Cup to Madrid. They tied Sociedad. They lost to Bilbao. Like, I don't know what people are seeing out of this Atleti team. Atleti also loves, like, Simeone ball is just haram ball. Like, if they get a goal early, they're just going to play with 5 in the back and try and park the bus and end up getting a draw, 1-1. Yeah, I like a halftime draw here. I like a draw full time at plus 480. I like a Mallorca double chance. It is Atleti at home. You gotta assume they're probably gonna win, but like I don't hate taking Mallorca on a plus 1.5. Like Atleti's just playing fucking trash football, and they don't.
But the line is 1.5, really?
LA's minus 325 home favorites, dude. Like, I can't, like, LA's fucking trash, and I don't know where this number is coming from.
Yeah, well, me neither. All right, moving on. Last one. It might seem like an Oaks-led game, but this is a big match. We got Real Sociedad versus Celta Vigo. This is pretty much, so Celta Vigo is going to be playing at home, I think, against Lille in Europa League, but does Sociedad also have a European match? Hold on. I'm wondering if I can.
No, they don't. Sociedad was trash last year.
Were they actually trash last year?
Yeah, they were. That's after they sold like both their center backs. They put all of their effort into beating Inter that one game in UCL, and then they were not good again for the rest of the season.
That does sound like something they do. Well, I like Celta Vigo on the double chance. It's sitting at like minus 130. Not a lot of travel for Celta Vigo. They do have a midweek match though, which is the only dampener on this one. I'm kind of hoping they lose, so the odds lean more in my favor, and then they have a chip on their shoulder. But also remember, you're representing Spain, okay, Celta Vigo. So this is still European competition. Sociedad, again, thanks for that dub against Barca. Do I think you necessarily deserved it? When I saw that Barcelona had like 2 goals called back and they missed a pen? No. But did it happen? Yes. So thank you. I will keep that really close to my heart, but definitely not in my mind when looking at your games because are you capable of getting a result? Yeah, if the other team has 3 goals taken from them and you get 2 in somehow, you can maybe sometimes get a result. But Celta Vigo on the double chance, we'll see if the same things happen.
I like the both teams to score here at -120. Like you said, Sociedad, no midweek football, finished 11th on the table last year. So they have a rest advantage here, but Celta's just playing better football. They're the better team as of right now. Will beating Barcelona give Sociedad a swing? Maybe. Sociedad's still pretty ass? Absolutely.
Yep. Yes, they are. All right, moving on. We're going to Italy. Juve versus Napoli. It's another Conte Bowl. So this is my favorite part about Conte.
Is that he has rivalries with like every fucking team in Italy?
Yeah, he's managed or played on like a third of the Italian teams that make up the entire table. So it's pretty awesome using that as my narrative. And also, he really does hold bad blood with anybody he don't fuck with. Juve, you wouldn't give me bread? Fuck y'all. I'm going to ruin your season. So I'm on Napoli double chance because Mike told us to take it last week and we didn't do it, and I regret it. So I don't know if Mike's here, but I'm sure he'll see these words eventually. Mike, I'm with you. We're on that Antonio Conte Napoli double chance. Both teams had midweek football. Juve's front line is also just like they're on their FC family shit right now. Where I don't know if you saw him pose after the goal, but that was fucking lit. And I've been posting a lot of just AI photos of like throwback 90s shit, like Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they're looking gangster like that. And I just fucks with that heavy. So I'm taking both teams to score, but I'm also taking Napoli on the double chance.
Yeah, I like it. Here's the thing. If you guys haven't figured it out, Conte sucks at UCL. He does really well in Serie A. So after coughing up the game and getting a draw versus Copenhagen after they went down to 10 men and took a red card, with Juve riding high, shout out my boy Weston McKennie. He played really well today, but
True.
I mean, other than Jonathan David and Weston McKennie, what's really impressing you about this Juve squad or this Juve lineup? Like, I don't know, Locatelli's okay. Openda doesn't look like he fits there. Like, I don't know. I just don't really enjoy this Juve team. They're not super well put together. I don't know. Yeah, I just I'm with you. I like Napoli on the double chance here. Give me the Conte
Did
revenge.
you say Yield is his name?
No, but is he been playing for them? Like he's okay. Like he's a guy who I look at on the Turkish national team, and I'm like, yo, that dude can ball for Turkey. But like,
Well, he's got 7 goals and 4 assists right now.
All right,
So
it's
he's
not
doing
great.
So, I mean, it's better than Weston McKennie playing the same position.
McKennie does. I mean, they put McKennie everywhere but goalkeeper. So
I'm just saying, if we're giving McKennie the shout, I expected Yildiz to also get a shout when he's leading them in goals and assists. And then Cambiaso and Bremer look okay, and then the rest, like when you're starting one of the Newcastle's old players at center back, it's a weird look, Like they got.
Yeah,
I
mean, McKennie's got 3 goals in Champions League. Trying to find Yildez's name, and I'm just not seeing it anywhere. Oh, there it is. 1 goal, 3 assists.
So more goal contributions
Then the guy who plays defensive midfielder, yeah, the winger
I was playing Cam today. The guy that was playing Cam next to him on the opposite side.
The 82 minutes of doing jack fuck all.
Hey, maybe. I would beg to see who has more game winners though between Yildiz and Weston McKennie.
Oh, I would also be interested in that because I know McKinney's bagged a couple of really nice game winners.
Well, he's only got 2, so on the year.
And in Syria, he's got 3 in Champions League.
Or any of them game winners, or were they against trash-ass Champions League teams?
I mean, today's wasn't a game winner, but it could put the game away. It gave him a 2-0 lead.
Nice. Now I'm going to make sure that it wasn't a tap in. So it wasn't from within 8 yards, or was it?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Damn.
It was assisted from Jonathan David as a real assist, so it probably wasn't a rebound or something that just fell to him.
I hope not, at least. Hopefully, now that he's making meaningful goals at camp. All right, moving on. Last Italian game. I got Roma versus Milan. So, Milan money line. Actually, Milan draw no bet, I think, is right around even money, which would be smarter. But I just
it's plus money.
Oh, is it?
It's
okay.
I mean it's a plus 100.
All right. Well, if somebody has a lot of confidence in Roma, I guess you'd want to go talk to them if you were feeling like betting on them. I just don't know why anyone would feel that way. So this is also just screams Pulisic game to me. So I really hope he's healthy and able to play because when the lights are brightest, we have Christian Pulisic.
Nkoku's been playing well for them too. He scored a penalty kick the other match that he that anybody with a slow run up or doesn't just fucking launch the ball gets beat on. Keeper guessed right, got a hand on it, but because Nkoku is a good penalty kick taker, he put his laces through it and drilled it like he's fucking Cal Halungu, so it went in. He's on a 2-match streak with goals. It's been tough for him after the injury coming from Chelsea to kind of find his way in this AC Milan lineup. It looks like it's starting to click for him. I've liked the way he's been playing. I like that it seems like he's more confident on the ball with his decision making and quicker to shoot. So I like what I've been seeing out of Nkoku. Yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm an AC Milan. I'm wearing a fucking AC Milan shirt. I like AC Milan. The draw no bet here plus 100. It is an Allegri game. But on the road here against Roma, you got to look to score 2 goals. So I also don't hit a Milan team total over 1.5.
All right, I got a question for you.
Sure.
We're in Germany. You take a bus trip, you go to a game, you see Dortmund's not playing at home. But we got to check who Dortmund's playing. Do we trust them? They are at Union Berlin.
Yes. And I don't know shit about Union Berlin this year, except for they almost got relegated after their Champions League season. And I just assume there's nobody of note on Union Berlin anymore because they all got sold for massive amounts of money. So, yeah, I'll take Dortmund.
Damn, dude. There is just like some really smart people that could have helped them avoid that.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to listen. Dortmund is plus 100 right now on the money line.
Yes, they are.
I am looking at Union Berlin trying to Illich. Illich is on that team.
Illich is on that team? Holy shit.
He's on Union Berlin. Sammy Khedira's brother, Ranny is on there. Yeah. They play. Sabitz.
They play. Yeah, they're mid-table Bundesliga football.
They had a guy whose name looks like Shark. That's pretty cool. Say something nice about Union Berlin. Remember when they had Bonucci because they were like, "Yo, we're a Champions League team now," and then it just didn't work at all, and they sucked, and he left. Same.
So yeah, they also have a -3 goal differential, and Dortmund's got plus 18. So not that means a whole lot, but just
those are some very a large difference in numbers.
Yeah, -3 and +18. Yeah, it's a pretty
big difference.
21 goal difference. Matt.
You know what's crazy is Junior Berlin probably won't score 21 goals all year. Anyway, last one, and we have to talk about this. It's Lens versus Marseille. Oaks. Lens is at. Oh wait, are they at home? I might just be lying.
Are they still undefeated at home? Is that why we're talking about this?
They're in first fucking place.
Oh really? Holy
That's
shit.
why we're talking about them. They're in first place, and they lost a game at home, but they're at home again, and they're away, and they're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game winning streak. It was a 16 game unbeaten streak before that because they played PSG the game before that. So, yeah, they are.
So what you're telling me is I gotta start paying attention to Lens?
Yeah, unfortunately, we all have to start paying attention to Lens. Their home record is 8-0-1, and their away record is 6-1-2. They average just about a goal against every single game away. They average, I think it's under 0.5 a game at home. So, yeah, unfortunately, we do have to pay attention to this. Marseille is sitting 8 points off of Lens. This is actually a massive game in France right now. And the only game I bet was a Lyon money line.
All three of their good strikers are over 30. This isn't even a fun team to watch for scouting.
Oh, no. Nope, they're not. They're not fun to watch at all.
This is just a team of old ass French dudes.
Well, dude, they have Edouard, who was on Crystal Palace.
Right.
Remember him? They have Thwaven, who was
Edouard is hurt, by the way.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
And what's his face? Udol. He's another just old French guy who's just like he's
right. Like this is all just old ass French dudes.
If you're a fan of the French league, this game's fucking lit. This is like a game that me and Oaks would like if it was Spanish and not French. Like, and you're
correct. Yeah.
Talking about it. Dwaven, I can't believe
this is like watching Sevilla when they had Ramos and still had we're like, oh yeah, they're a solid Spanish team.
Yeah. Thwaven, though, he's always been my guy. My man, whatever team he went to. I just only remember him on Newcastle that one year in like 2015. What a guy. Also, Marseille doesn't look that good, guys.
No, but they got us. They're at home. They're gonna score. Both teams to score over 2.5.
I don't know. I just don't know. I'm about to go check Marseille the last time they won a home match. The last time Marseille won a home match was December 14th.
They haven't played a home match since being back from winter break, have they?
They played against Nantes and lost, and then they played against Liverpool today and lost.
Okay, so they lost to Nantes. Nantes does suck, but
yep. You know who did lose to Nantes? Lens.
Both teams can score over 2.5. I can't believe you're telling me I have to fucking watch a bunch of over 30 French dudes play football now.
Unfortunately, now, if everybody would just take the French, if Lyon bought a striker, what I said, did I not say Andrew should go to PSV or Lyon back in July because Xabi's not going to play him. Right when they fucking kept playing Gonzalo, I was like, they're never going to play my boy Andrew. And if they got a striker and PSG would stop fucking around, then we wouldn't have to talk about Lens. But unfortunately, now we have to talk about Lens because Monaco didn't feel like stepping up, and Marseille is playing poo-poo every now and then. So now I got to fucking pay attention to these old-ass French people and remember people's names. Yes, that happened. It's like when Union Berlin was...
And then you don't even get to watch the game on TV. So that's the even worse part.
That's also probably true.
Yep.
Yeah. This one should be on TV, though.
Every Lyon game should be on TV.
Oh, never mind. I don't do that.
I definitely don't illegally do that.
Nope.
From some Portuguese stream that I definitely have bookmarked.
Never done it, and it's not Russian. Never. All right. That's all the games I have for you. So we're going on to the wheel. Absolutely got shafted by the wheel last week, by the way. Elise didn't come on till late, and Luis Diaz was like, hey, we're going to score 5 goals today, and it's not going to be me.
And I'm not going to be one of them.
Yeah, that was sick. And then, who's my other guy? I forget. Oh, Ekatike. Fuck you. That's it.
And who'd I have? Nico Paz?
You had Lewandowski dash Rafinha if Lewandowski doesn't start. I wish
that worked out for me.
No, it didn't because Rashford scored and they lost.
Oh, so the own goal by Louis doesn't count?
What, today in Champions League? No, it doesn't. No, that one doesn't. He also did score today.
I know he did.
All right. Yeah, someone was like, "Oh, he scored for both teams." I was like, "That's really fucked up," but yeah, he did. It's also probably not the first time he's done that. All right. Anyway, I'm going first because I wrote my name first. Let's get it.
All right.
Move with the rhythm, shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Want Hendrick.
He's taking Hendrick.
I want Hendrick. We got Mets. Fuck Mets. At Mets too. Watch this. We're gonna put on a show.
Move with the rhythm, shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
All right, Oaks, I don't know if you saw, but yeah, Bundesliga.
Yeah, I did. I'm looking up people in Bundesliga. I'll take Elise at plus 120.
Damn, Elise is plus money. Who they playing again?
They're playing Augsburg at home, and Augsburg's ass.
And Elise been straight fucking balling too. My man came off the bench balling. Doesn't even care. Also, I need him to start wearing the fucking the Gucci headband. Like he just has the flow for it.
Get the ASM ninja headband rocking.
He'll get so much R from that, man. He has no idea. All right, let me get my 15. We'll get the hell out of here. So first one, we're keeping it classic. I'm going to Elche double chance. They're playing at Levante. It's minus 180. Elche is still pulling through for me on the double chances. Sevilla, Bilbao, both teams to score minus 115. Real Madrid money line at Villarreal plus 100. Celta Vigo double chance at Real Sociedad minus 135. Real Betis draw no bet at Alaves. It's minus 140. Awesome number on Betis, by the way. Sidebar, should I be worried about Alaves at home for some reason? That I'm getting Betis on a draw no bet like that?
What's up? Sorry.
Should I be worried about Alaves at home?
Probably not.
Yeah, all right, good, because I wasn't.
No.
City Wolves, both teams to score, even money. Chelsea money line at Palace, it's even money. Newcastle, Aston Villa, both teams to score over 2.5, minus 120. Man U plus 1 at Arsenal, minus 130. Man U, Arsenal, both teams to score, minus 140. Leeds, draw no bet at Everton, plus 105. Napoli, double chance at Juventus, minus 130. Milan, draw no bet at Roma, minus 105. Monaco, money line at Le Havre, plus 100. Monaco is in a perfect situation here where they just got their asses beat, but they still don't have to go home and deal with their own fans, and they get to play like the 14th best team in France. So you go and you beat the shit out of that team at plus 100 on the money line, and then you come back and then you're like, what are you guys mad about? We lost to Real Madrid and then we beat the shit out of these guys. Look, we're top 4. You can't be mad. And then I'm on Lyon money line at Mets minus 140. And my parlay, which I can't wait to be pissed off about later, Elche double chance, Madrid money line, Man U, Arsenal, both teams to score. Get it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Let's do a little Friday, Saturday, Sunday parlay. Let me see. We gotta have something bettable here on Friday. Shit, Elche is the only bettable game on Friday. All right, give me what's a money line on Elche? At Levante?
I have no idea.
Give me a second. It's plus 195. Can I get an Elche draw no bet instead of double chance? I can. Okay. Give me Elche draw no bet Friday. Give me both teams to score over 2.5. Bournemouth, Liverpool on Saturday. And on Sunday we'll take AC Milan. Draw no bet.
All right. That's all we got for you guys. Make sure you follow us at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWO4Talk if you're watching on YouTube. Links are in the description. If you wanted to support us at all, buy you guys any drip, just like the shirt that Oaks has on right now, any hats or stuff that will support you, your team, or us, at tftdrip.com. Links are right down in the description below. Make sure you follow me at a young leggy. Follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. Anything else to add, Oaks?
No, that's gonna be it for me. Everybody have a good weekend. Let's win some bets. Catch you all next week.
Yep. Fuck what you heard.
Is what you're hearing.
Whichever talk. And we're out.